Hey guys, I forgot I pressed the start button. How you doing? Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show recap. For you guys who miss us, and we miss you guys as well. We are on Instagram. So if you want to come over there, we're there 7:15 because Facebook will not allow Lynn to get onto my Facebook and it will not allow me to get onto her Facebook. If y'all know a way around it, please let us know. In the meantime, we are going live on Instagram, same time, 7:15. My Instagram name is Jan Waddell. Here you go, right here. And I'm trying to type on a smaller keyboard. It's killing me. So, you guys, hey, how you doing? I hope so. We miss you. Used to be one of my regulars, girl. How you been? So welcome to the Fearless Morning Show recap edition. My name is Yamitra JoJo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with me? So I didn't come on yesterday, and so I want to do yesterday's topic and today's topic. And for your friends and family who do not have Facebook, we do have a YouTube channel. It's called The Fearless Morning Show, and you can binge watch all the Fearless Morning Shows over there. We have over 300, so you can catch whatever topic you like. I do have them by topic, so you can binge watch them over there. Share them with somebody who you know who needs to live past crazy in their life and their finances. So I hope everybody's having a great Take Action Taco Tuesday. So yesterday, y'all, I heard this great story, and it's called the Hokey Pokey. And I don't know, I got to get all the background, but here's the gist of the story. In kindergarten, you learn the Hokey Pokey, right? You put your left hand in, your left hand out, you shake it all about, you do the Hokey Pokey, turn yourself around. And it got me to thinking, and what this person said was, that teaches you some things about life. You have to try some things. You got to stick your left hand in, your right, your foot, but eventually you've got to put your whole self in, and nothing is going to change until you put your whole self in. And if you don't put your whole self in, then you're really wasting your time. If you don't put your whole self in, you're not going to be committed. Because remember, there's a difference between being interested and being committed. And so you have to make up your mind which one of them you're going to be, right? So put your whole self in. So yesterday we talked about doing the Hokey Pokey. Put your whole self in, whatever thought or idea or whatever it is that you had in your mind that you thought you want to do. Stop sticking your finger in there. Stop putting your hand in there. Go ahead and do it all the way. Do the Hokey Pokey and put your whole self in. Y'all know, did I make y'all sing that song? Y'all just sung it in your head, right? I know, I did too. That's okay. So yesterday's topic was do the Hokey Pokey, put your whole self in. And guys, here's what happens sometimes when we don't do what we're supposed to do, or if we just try things out and we don't really commit to it, we can never say if it is going to work. You can never say what's going to work and what's not going to work. And then you cannot compare yourself to somebody sitting on their couch. If you fail at something, and you can't even really say you failed because you still farther ahead than the person sitting on their couch talking about what they about to do, what they fixing to do. So what you learn when you fail is that it's okay to try, and you can get up and try again. Do not compare yourself to somebody sitting on the couch and doing nothing. Then pay attention to who you comparing yourself to. And here's my thing. If you're going to compare yourself to somebody, let's go all out and compare ourselves to the big people. If you're going to, do something big, you might as well go all out. Compare yourself to the Sam Waltons, to the Hiltons. But otherwise, don't compare it's not comparable to be like, okay, I'm starting a business, or I'm changing my mindset, I'm doing something different. And then you're going to listen to your friends and your cousin them who's sitting on the couch doing nothing. That's not fair to you. And that's not a fair comparison. So yesterday was do the Hokey Pokey. Put your whole self in. Don't just be timid. Here's the thing. If you know you're good at it, be all the way good at it. Don't be halfway good at it. Be all the way good. Put your whole self in. You learned that in kindergarten, right? So do the hokey pokey. Put your whole self in and stop comparing yourself to somebody who's not doing. How they going to tell you what you're going to do, or how they going to tell you how you doing it wrong? First of all, well, you know, you shouldn't have did that now. And if I was you, I would do this. How they going to tell you when they've never tried it or anything? So then they have to do something to draw attention away from themselves in their mind that you're doing more than them. So the next logical step in their mind is to tell you you're doing too much in the hopes that you're going to stop, because you can't be better than them, because they want you to stay. Don't just put your whole self in. Don't just be half doing it. Y'all learn the hokey pokey in kindergarten. Put your left hand in. You got to try. And then when you try it and you see it's working, put your whole self in. Be committed. That was the thought for yesterday. The thought for today was, it is Stretch Yourself Tuesday. You've got to stretch yourself. And I encourage everybody to stretch yourselves beyond what you see and what you think, because sometimes what you see here, you can't see here. And it's hard to see it here because you haven't written it down or shared it with anybody that can make it a reality so that you can see it somewhere else. So today, as we close out the day, stretch yourself. It's not too late. And you may think, you know what? I still got to get the kids to bed. We got homework. I got to feed them. I got to give them a bath. You got girls, I got to do hair, pick out clothes for tomorrow. And you got a whole slew of stuff to do. But I promise you, you got some time. You know, when you're sitting while you yelling at the kids for them to go to bed, that time when you holding your phone, that's a time when you can stretch yourself. Or when you sit down to watch your TV show, that's a time you can stretch yourself to possibly do something different than you did before. And here's the thing about stretching yourself. It hurt because you're not used to it. You're not used to stretching. You're not used to the exercising. You're not used to doing anything different. So it's going to hurt. So this is Stretch Yourself Tuesday. Stretch out. Do something different. And what happens is the more you stretch, the easier it becomes to continue to do what it is that you want to do. So on this Stretch Yourself Tuesday, what are you going to stretch yourself to do today? I encourage you to try something. That one dream, that one thing that you've been wanting to try, that you have been wanting to do, and you haven't done it simply because you were scared, you were afraid, or you was comparing yourself to somebody who was sitting on their couch, and that's not fair. That is not fair to you. Hold on, recap of the Fearless Morning Show. So what are you going to stretch yourself and do today? What are you going to stretch yourself and do for the rest of this evening? So think about that. And you can't compare yourself to somebody sitting on their couch. You can't compare yourself to somebody who has never done what you're attempting to do. You can't compare yourself to somebody who is going to tell you everything that you're doing wrong, but they've never tried to do it right themselves. So if you're going to compare yourself to somebody great, not to somebody who is doing the equivalent of zero. Think about that. And sometimes we stress ourselves out because we're comparing ourselves to people, and it's not in the same category of comparison. Why are you comparing yourself to somebody who does nothing when you are doing something? That's a good question. And today is Take Action Tuesday. It is Stretch Yourself Tuesday. What are you going to stretch yourself today to do? You still got time. It's just what, 7:08? You still got the rest of the evening. And some of y'all have insomnia, so you up late. Put that brain juice to work. Stretch yourself. It's going to hurt at first, I promise. But that's okay. Good thing is you won't die. When you stretch yourself, what you'll find is that your mind is a lot stronger and you have more clearer thoughts than you thought before. Because before you may just be stuck in that hustle mode. Well, I got to do this mode. And you don't have that freedom of free will thinking. So stretch yourself today, guys. On this Take Action Tuesday. Don't forget that tomorrow is January 16th? Tomorrow is January the 16th. It is the 5 steps to live past crazy. If you know someone who is ready to live past crazy and they don't know how, they ain't quite figured it out. That's okay. We got them. Have them sign up. right there for the webinar, bit.ly 5 to life, so that they can get the 5 steps that they need to live past crazy. That's tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'm excited. I'm going to be ready to give you guys the 5 tips and then tell you why I was all the way crazy from October to January, to the end of December, 1st of January. And the 5 steps that I use every day that keep me sane, to keep me from going crazy, and to live past crazy, that keeps me right there in the middle of the road. If your friends and family do not have Facebook, please remember that we do have a YouTube channel, guys, so they can binge watch the Fearless Morning Show over there. We have over 300 shows, so they can binge watch all that they want over there. They are by topic and by title. So if you simply type in Be Fearless Morning Show on YouTube, Lynn and I's smiling faces will pop up. And Lynn is my co-host. She is America's #1 rebound coach. Yes, she said it, America's #1. She is on there with me as well, telling you how to live past crazy in your life and your finances. And I'm going to get the link up here for you right fast so that you guys can share that. I appreciate everybody joining me for the recap of the Fearless Morning Show that we have every weekday morning here on Facebook. But since Facebook has not been wanting us to be great, we have taken the party over to Instagram. So you can binge watch. We're over there on Instagram. And my Instagram name is Jan Waddell, so that you can catch us over there as well. I'm going to load you guys a quick video for the Fearless Morning Show so that you can share it with your friends. And then, guys, if you have any questions or anything you want us to go over, or any ideas you want us to cover in the Fearless Morning Show, please let us know. Lynn is America's #1 rebound coach. She talks to you about how to keep your money, grow your money, save your money. And she also teaches you how to invest and the things that you need to do for that. So make sure you check everybody out. Please make sure you share the video, because sharing is absolutely caring. And that is, we appreciate you guys for that. So I'm getting ready to share a video so that you can watch the Fearless Morning Show and you can share it with somebody who may or may not have Facebook. So today, guys, the topic for today was stretch yourself. That was my topic today. Stretch yourself, honey. Lord, no, I stretched myself today. Hey, Margaret. Okay, I'm really trying. I'm on my child's lap little thing, and it's killing me. So that is the YouTube channel. So yesterday, today's topic was stretch yourself, because it's Take Action Tuesday. It's also Taco Tuesday. I love tacos. So anytime anybody want to give me a taco, I'm all for it. Extra cilantro with some avocado. Thank you and please. So stretch yourself to do something different. Yesterday's topic was do the hokey pokey. You can't keep testing, put a finger in. You learned that in kindergarten. Put your left hand in, shake it all about, do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Eventually, when you get to the end of the song of the hokey pokey, what does it tell you to do? Put your whole self in. At some point, you've got to be committed. At some point, you got to put your whole self in. You can't keep playing with the idea. If you keep playing with the idea, if you keep playing with the thought, well, maybe I will. And someday, and I don't know, if you keep playing with it, it's going to be gone. The opportunity will be gone. Now is the day. Now is the time. Take Action Tuesday. Stretch yourself. Make it happen. What's the worst that could happen? You could be right. You could be great. Or you could be right and you could be wrong. But you'll never know, because you putting your right hand in and your right hand out. You're not putting your whole self in. Be committed to the idea. Don't just be interested. We ain't got time for play. It's time for real, for real. What are we going to do? Let's handle our business. Yes. Be urgent. And my favorite line from Love Jones, this here is urgent like an MF. I don't say the cuss word, but that's what he says. And he meant that thing. He was talking about how he felt right then was urgent. And there was nothing more urgent than that right there. And there's nothing more urgent than you stretching yourself today. Right. Thank you, Miss Margaret. Stop window shopping. And that's what we do when we do the hokey pokey. and put and take out. Put your whole self in. You got to be committed to the idea, and you got to be ready. You're not going to fail. You're going to learn something. You're going to learn what to do next. And if it doesn't work, you're so excited that, well, dog, at least I tried. Let me try something else. And before you know it, you didn't stop when you fell off that bike the first time. I didn't stop climbing trees because I fell out the first time. I didn't stop fighting because I lost my first fight. And because my daddy said, lose again and see what happened. I didn't stop playing football because the little boy tackled me and took the ball. I kept playing. You keep going. Like anything that you want to be good at your job, that new job that you started that you knew nothing about, did you not have to keep trying? You failed at first because you didn't know, but you kept at it, and eventually you got it, and you got to be committed. Why work your behind off to learn a process for a job? Why work your behind off to learn a process in school or this and that, and you will not apply that to yourself? Be intentional, be committed. Yes to the ma'am. You're either going to be, as my friend John Ashraf says, you're either going to be interested or you're going to be committed. If you're interested, every excuse in the world is going to stop you. If you're committed, no excuse in the world will stop you. So are you interested? Are you committed? It's your whole self in. And let me tell y'all, for those with me for 2019, we pushing everybody outside the box. And Miss Margaret, thank you for the conversation last night. She is pushing me outside the box. You've got to be intentional and you got to be committed. Put your whole self in, stretch yourself. And then when you're comparing yourself, please make sure you're not stressing yourself the heck out, comparing yourself to somebody sitting on their couch, watching TV, eating Pringles and drinking a soda while you trying to live your best life. I don't care if you're trying to change your thought process. I don't care if you're trying to lose weight. I don't care whatever it is you're trying to do. And then you listen to somebody who's not doing that tell you you cannot do it. You can't compare the two. They're not the same. They are absolutely not the same. So I got to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I am a professional. Correct, Miss Margaret. I know you, and I know exactly what you told them too. Guys, if you're going to do all of this for a job, if you're going to be committed to learn something, why are you not committed to learn something that's going to better you? And this was a hard thing for me to understand. I had to understand. And there's nothing, first of all, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. And this was me having to check myself. There's nothing wrong with this. This is something inside of me. There's nothing wrong with the person who wants to work a job and come home every day, take care of their family, watch a good TV show, and go to bed at night. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm saying that's something that's not for me. And then my fault was everyone associated with me. I tried to drag them kicking and screaming into this. Right. Not my tribe being on not my tribe either. But I tried to drag, like for real, I tried to drag my friends and my family along with me and make my truth their truth when they didn't want it. And I had to realize it's not for everybody, and that's okay. And I had to be okay with that. I had to stop getting angry because I was getting downright mad at some folk. I was getting really, really mad. Like, I see so much in you, so much this and that. And they couldn't see it for themselves. Moreover, they did not want it for themselves. They were absolutely content where they are. And everybody has that right to be content where you are. However, as my dear friend Pierre Satterwhite says, it is not my job to feed into your doubts and your fears. It is my job to feed into your dreams and your future. It's not my job to feed into your doubts and your fears. It's my dream to feed into your future and make you want to be great. Right. I had to leave them alone. And I had to leave them alone with, we could still be friends. I just knew I could not try to change what you wanted in life. That I had to change my perspective of what I wanted to do in life when it came to our relationship. I assume because I wanted something different and you were my friend, you would want something different. And some people don't want that. Some family. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I just realized it was not for me. And I realized I could not drag them kicking. I couldn't drag them kicking and screaming into something that was not for them. But on this Stretch Yourself Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, I encourage you to stretch yourself. Think something different. Think a different thought. Do a different action. Switch up your routine. If you do the same thing every day, I am a firm believer. And y'all think about this. Your daily routine takes away your free will. Your daily routine takes away your free will. Your daily routine takes away your free will. Right? I couldn't have, and I was putting my expectations onto them, and that was not fair for them. It was not. But what I mean by your routine is taking away your free will is you do the same thing every day from sun up to sundown. You absolutely do the same thing every day. You don't change. You don't change that we having tacos on Tuesday, spaghetti on Wednesday, meatloaf on Thursday, pizza on Friday, wings on Saturday, turkey and roast on Sunday. I get up. I'm going to take a shower, wash my face, brush my teeth, get the kids ready, go to work, complain at work, come home, stay in traffic, yell at the kids, go to football game, go to basketball game, come home, talk on the phone, complain some more, take a bath, put the kids to bed. And I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and there's nothing that's going to change about my process. And eventually, pizza's here. Eventually, what you will find is your body doesn't need you to participate in your life. Have you ever driven home and not realized how you got there? Have you ever been having a conversation with somebody and not remember any of it? Your brain and your body did not need you to participate in your life because your brain was to keep you safe, and they recognize your habits and they know, oh, well, you're just going to complain with this person. So let's pick our autopilot complaining section and press play. Well, I know when she's stuck in traffic that she's going to call this one friend and they're going to talk about people at work. So let's play that on autopilot. And you don't need yourself to participate. You don't. And the minute you stretch yourself, and this is where the hard part comes in, this is where the battles are won. The minute you stretch yourself, the minute you start to think something different, is the minute your brain is going to be like, excuse me, JoJo. What is this? We don't know this routine because we know every day at 5 o'clock, you're going to complain. We know every day at 7 o'clock, you're sitting down for dinner. We know every day at 9:45, 9:50 at the latest, you're in the bed and you're going to watch HGTV until you fall asleep. Then you're going to wake up at 2. You're going to go to the bathroom. You're going to turn off the TV. And at 5:45, your alarm is going to go off. So we don't know this routine. So you got to be patient with yourself, but you got to stretch yourself. Yes. You're dying slowly and you have no idea. You have no idea. And when I thought about that, some people, that's really their desires of their heart. And there's nothing I can do about that. I can only focus on me. And as Miss Margaret says, my tribe, my people who want to do something different. I hope that I inspire somebody to take action to do something different, because it is my hope that you want to live past crazy. That's my hope and my dream. And I hope that I am that one person that can help you live past crazy. And as I share my 5 steps to live past crazy, it is something that you can use every day to help you live past crazy, to get you started on this fearless journey, because crazy will catch up with you. And before you know it, it'll have you sitting on the front porch at 60, wondering why you didn't retire early, because now at 60, because you came home and ate potato chips and sat on the couch all night, you're suddenly 450 pounds and your knees are bad and you have arthritis and you have cancer, you have high blood pressure, and you can't enjoy vacation. You can't enjoy life because your routine took away your free will to live. I believe that with my whole soul. And if you know me, I'm all into brain science and I've studied that. I did not mean to go out on that tangent. Okay, that is it for the Fearless Morning Show recap edition. We talked about doing a hokey pokey. Today was stretch yourself. Tuesday, which is Taco Tuesday, Thinking Tuesday. So guys, I hope this has helped somebody. If you know somebody who needs to live past crazy, send them my way. As a result of working with the only live past crazy individuals, meaning you are the only person that can identify your crazy, and together we're going to come up with a blueprint that can help you to live past crazy that is specific to what your crazy is. Your crazy is however you define it. Your crazy could be your job. Your crazy could be anything else. Your crazy could be whatever it is that holds you back, my friend. What are you going to do about it? I'm just asking. So I hope this helped somebody today, guys. Thank you, Miss Margaret. I hope somebody needed that. Please make sure you share this video because sharing is caring. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. Don't forget, tomorrow is the Live Past Crazy webinar, and it is bit.ly/5 to life where you can register. Please share it with somebody if you know anyone who needs to live past crazy in their life. And I will be more than happy to share it with you. All right, guys, I hope you have an amazing Tuesday night, and I will see you bright and early. Actually, I will be on here live tomorrow. My co-host just texted me as I was finishing up that she's not going to be able to make it tomorrow morning. So let me put in her link for her so that you can reach out to Lynn so she can talk to you about investing and getting yourself all the way together. And her website is Demons Enterprise. And don't forget to sign up on our website to stay up to date and get on our mailing list so you can figure out what's going on with Be Fearless. And it's livepastcrazy.com so you can sign up for our morning show. Margaret, you're going to break your finger. I hope everybody has an amazing Tuesday night. I will see you here bright and early tomorrow morning at 7:15 for the Fearless Morning Show Car Edition. I will be in the car tomorrow morning. Y'all, please, it's essential that you share this show, like for real, for real. Please make sure you share. Today's topic was stretch yourself. Yesterday's topic was the Hokey Pokey. And because I do these on Instagram, I can't load them to YouTube. That's why I take time to come out here on Facebook to share again with you. Please make sure you share the video. Catch the replay. Have a great night, guys. I love you, Margaret.